Good evening and welcome to Nightfall in Amsterdam. Tonight we are joining a group of Garou as they decided to get together and wreak some havoc, I guess, which is generally what Garou do. We're joining them to begin at their refugee camp. For those who have been following, or who may not have been following, um, the Garou of Amsterdam currently do not have a cairn for themselves. And they're living in basically some buildings that have been damaged that they've temped up and a tent village in a place that once upon a time was a cairn. With that, I'll turn it over. We've got three of our Garou joining us. The camp is again become a lot more compact. Everybody's kind of huddled in a little more uh, tightly. Patrols are more active than they have been in recent times, and so it's kind of got a little bit of a tense feel to it. Relatively quiet night though tonight. Nothing real major, just regular patrols going around. You guys feel free to intro yourselves if you're meeting anywhere specific or looking for anyone specific NPC wise. We can track them down. There are minimal number of groups ranging out, although it has been maintained that they do at least one kind of task force going out each night.
I'll head to the camp and kind of be looking around for Air, hoping she's there still.
She will probably be showing up here very shortly. Dang it, I forgot what I was gonna ask. Go ahead and do your thing. I totally brain farted.
I'll just head to the mess hall like normal. Got my and he's replaced a walking stick with a larger, it's almost a staff size that he's using to walk with. I put my longbow in it because I'm smart. And then I will, just head to the mess hall for now. Make some sandwiches like a good Hephaestus.
Draken is availing himself of the coffee and sandwiches. He made himself one. It looks way less awesome than yours were yesterday, but it works.
Oh yeah, we get that.
And there's no pie, so he's a little salty. When he sees you, he goes, "Hi, I'm going to do something stupid. Want to come?"
Depends on how stupid, but sure. I've been looking for Air. Have you seen her around?
No, I was hiding from her. She's very large.
He'll set an unopened bottle of Jameson on the table, and then he has a bag. Pretty much, it's like a picnic basket that he sets on the table as well.
Do you use that to summon her? She just smells the Jameson and just wafts in here like.
No, not so much, but I like to have it prepared for her if she's needs it.
Okay.
But now this, he'll pull out a Tupperware and open it up, and it's a cheesecake, cream cheese pie. It's like, this will summon her. And he starts acting like he's like fuming the smell of it around. And sets it back down.
The iron chiminage is this pie. Okay.
Oh, not too long. You guys aren't waiting too terribly long when she comes striding on into the mess hall, as it were.
You just hear, yes, it worked.
She kind of stops and gives you both a nod.
Hey, Air, I brought stuff for you. And our
shouldn't have.
our new friend wants to do something.
She kind of looks at him. Oh, you do.
He'll pull off the top of the pie though, and eye you and eye the pie, and then eye you, then eye the pie.
I want to do two very stupid things. Well, three.
Not one, not two, but three. She kind of eyes up the pie as she's counting up to 3 on her fingers. Eyes darting back and forth between the pie and their new friend here.
Help yourself.
First thing I want to do is have someone wake up the spirit of this Karen.
You want to wake up a spirit here?
The one that was here. It was Karen, yeah? Which means it had great big spirit.
The spirit isn't here anymore. That's why you don't feel a bond.
Where's it at?
Gone.
Well, okay. That's one thing off the list. Second, I want to tell someone that we're going to go somewhere just in case we do not come back.
Well, wait, where are we going?
We're going to the hive place.
Oh. She kind of raises an eyebrow, but there's like a hint of a grin there, like, oh, really? She's not opposed to the idea.
I do not trust information that has come from place.
All right, well, I can think of a few people that you want to tell, could want to tell, I guess. I mean...
Oh, no. You misunderstand. I will not be doing any of the talking. You will.
Wait.
You
want to do this thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's petitioning you to be the mouthpiece for this thing.
Because you are mighty third, and I am little bitty paradox who knows nothing of the spirit world. Too much protection.
If you need protection, she kind of pats him on the shoulder. Maybe going into a hive is the wrong idea.
I don't really need protection.
All right, well, other than just going here, what's your idea? You're petitioning me for your mouthpiece. Got it. But like I said, I'm not I'm not good at this planning thing, so tell me what exactly you want to do. I mean, Hef saw my last speech. It was awful.
Oh, it's amazing. No, don't sell yourself short. I have tremors when I think about it.
Please don't make any speeches. You were very bad at it.
Tremors of horror.
I don't know. We'll just leave it with the term tremors. I mean, it sounds both good and bad. It could go either way.
Okay, here is how my plan worked like this. We go to Shadow Lord something, preferably Thurge.
Okay.
We have any of those?
Yes.
We say, hey, we want to go see for ourselves with own eyes. Then we go. Ask me why I choose Shadow Lord.
Why do you choose Shadow Lord? She says just to humor him. And the look on her face even says that she's doing this to humor him.
Because I am also Shadow Lord.
Gee, I would have never guessed. That was why. I'm so glad that you could tell me.
I forget what rank is that.
Oh.
The Black Fury I met.
Let me look. Which one you?
It wasn't Judges the Kings. It was the
I
other
think it
one.
was Clee's Truth from Tales.
Yep.
She's an Adrian Galliard.
Oh, okay. Was hoping it would have been awesome if she was a Theurge. I'm like, I could just go tell her. She'll be like, yeah, go, because if I die, I die, and she'll be happy.
Well, there are very few Furies at this.
I know.
There's very few of anything other than Get right now. But some Shadow Lords.
Darn Get. I love the Get, actually, so I can't be mad.
All right, so we are going to go talk to Cursed by Blood. That's who you want to talk to.
Okay. Yes. I have plan. It's a very bad plan.
Very bad plan, huh?
Those seem to be the best plans.
Go on.
Oh, you want to hear the plan?
I do.
Shit. Oh, okay. Plan is very simple. We need to get eyes on place. We also need to generate a sense of urgency. So I'm going to make a fool of myself.
Okay.
I am Clea. There is none who can challenge me except for a cub or another Clea.
That's not preventing anyone from slapping the shit out of you. Just a forewarning.
Of course they can slap the shit out of me.
You'll gladly take
It
it.
probably will not go that far. No. It will probably not go that far. That is also part of the plan. Very sneaky. Very sneaky.
So, how are you going to make a
but
fool of yourself?
Oh, like this. He howls like loud, stupidly loud,
Oh my god.
and says, and then, well, during the howl in the Garou tongue, the oldest of the Garou tongues, some of you might not even understand it. Because that's kind of willpower on the noses roll, make stupid fetish work. And and he kind of says, he basically tells all the Garou here that he does not trust the information that he wants to see with his own eyes, and any who haven't gone there, well, they should too, as a distraction.
Oh, for the love of Gaia. Well, she just kind of like whips her head over and looks at him as he's doing this howl. Like, oh, fuck.
Yes, as loud as humanly possible. Well, as loud as wolfly possible. Fuck it.
And then she just looks over at Hef and she's like, well, that fucking happened.
I have no. I just made sandwiches and pie.
Bear looks at the pie and she's waiting to see who responds to this howl.
I feel like someone is going to be descended on by a very large spinner, though.
And she's holding a piece of this pie, like she's blatantly just holding it in her hand, waiting to see who answers. Eyes darting back and forth.
My character, he steps outside, he tosses his hair back and is looking in full Shadow Lord mode, because yay, stupid pure breed. He's got his arm across and he goes, who basically it's the whole kind of stare down challenge of who will stop me. He's like, I'm gonna go do this. Who's gonna stop me?
Oh boy.
Well,
Yeah, I got
there may be a fight, but it may not be the fight I was thinking it would be.
Eric's going to kind of step outside to see who she's actively going to step out behind him just to see who answers this. With a piece of the pie in her hand. She's holding it like a slice of pizza, man.
Hef goes to a water pump and is looking like he's like cleaning his dishes, but he's kind of more keeping an eye out on what's going on outside.
I was making sandwiches.
I had nothing to do with this. It was just sandwiches.
That crazy shit, I don't know if motherfucker did all this. He was just yesterday. He's talking shit. He goes, you will note that you didn't ask for permission.
And oddly, you don't get a huge response at first, but then this fellow comes up. I don't know that Hef's even met him.
I don't think so. Probably.
I know Air has.
So the silver thing or the Sibarak?
That's the Sibarak.
Okay.
And he walks up and he is carrying a large duffel bag over one shoulder.
Air kind of smirks. She's kind of assuming that his duffel bag is probably full of explosives because he made a comment last time about not getting to blow shit up.
I did see him. I didn't meet him, but I saw him. That blow up guy.
And she just kind of starts eating this pie as she's watching how this goes.
So he'll walk up to a new guy and he says, "You the one who wants action?"
That would be me.
Air can't help smirking as she's eating this fucking pie.
Yeah. Nods and looks at you. And then he looks at the rest and he says, "I tell the rest, stay out of it. I come."
Okay, we leave in 10.
Sets down the bag in front of you and he says, "You know how to use this?" And he unzips it.
What is it?
It is explosives.
Yes.
Good. Then you take this one. I get another one.
Oh, hell no. I need to see this.
I got technology. I can make shit work. Technology. I can make shit work.
He takes off and comes back a few minutes later he's got another duffel bag. And he says, points to the one you've got, and he goes, 75 pounds. Holds up his, he goes, 100 pounds. But also, directional claymores.
This is going to be explosively awesome.
Air kind of shoves the the rest of the pie in her mouth and kind of gives him the slow clap here, like, all right, job well done.
You asked for distraction, yes? Action? Get attention?
That'll definitely get attention. She smirks.
My theory is we plant explosive where you want them to go. Then we plant other explosive between them and where you want them to go. Time charge. They come to investigate first one, second one, go boom, take them out. Meanwhile, we over in third place looking at whatever you want to look at.
Oh, I'm familiar with this tactic. She kind of smirks. Audie and I used it once.
The fun part is the directional claymores. When we're done looking, we leave those behind. They come back to investigate our intrusion after investigating bombs elsewhere, and they get another boom.
I like it.
He'll lean in close to Draken real quiet, and kind of in that stage whisper, he goes, I know it's frowned upon, but the claymores have silver in.
Can Air hear that as he's whispering it to him or leaning over?
You can do a perception awareness to find out if you can hear it.
I will.
F will be making his way over there.
Standard diff or what?
Yeah.
3 successes.
All right, I'm back.
He had 3 on his check to be discreet, so you do not hear him. At least not fully.
Okay, what do I hear if I don't fully hear him?
Well, you would hear him mention that it's a you hear him mention something about silver, but you're not entirely sure what.
Okay. Fair enough. She just kind of shrugs it off. Uh-oh. Oh, he'll be right back, he said. Well. Air kind of looks over and she's like, I'm not missing this. Mind if I go get my shit?
I got my ride and I brought my bow. I can be helpful. If and when we need to fight, of course.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure I'm prepared. I'm getting my shit. So yeah, she's gonna go run off and get her shit and wait for Marcus to get back here.
Marcus.
You ready?
Oh yeah. Air's taking the opportunity to go get her shit in a kit. She has a nice warhammer.
My character looks and goes, not to be, worrisome, but you guys wouldn't happen to have like a stockpile of guy's breath anywhere, would you?
I have something similar. You just gotta drink it instead of yeah. It's a lot faster.
Let's go. Do we have a map of this place?
A map? No, but
Air's been there.
I've been there. She kind of glances at
I got my Jeep if you want me to drive.
Sibirak. He's been there.
Do we have a map of this place?
Air chuckles and motions between her and the Sibirak. We've both been there, but a map? No. If anything, it's all up here. She points to her head.
Okay. Shotgun.
Did the Sibirak want to ride with us?
Out of character between aura of confidence and poker face. Nobody knows what my character's thinking right now. He's fucking terrified. Let's do this.
Yeah, Kulik will ride with you guys. He doesn't feel like carrying everything everywhere.
Okay.
Okay.
And out of character, I can feel his innate badassery, right? Like he's a higher rank than me.
Yeah, he's an Athro.
You got an afro? What?
No, Athro rank 4.
Kulik. Is that how you say his name? Kulik?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool Hand Luke. What?
How long is the drive? Is it enough to wire up some stuff while in the car? Do you know how to make a technology roll to set anything up?
Yeah, I mean, it's especially because it's kind of prepped, so you want to roll a in technology.
And you hear Gaia, or you hear Air go, "Sweet Gaia, please don't blow us up."
I only got 5 dice. Let's see what happens. I spent a willpower point.
If he does, we won't even see it. We won't even know what happened. I
True,
hope.
true.
She's saying this out loud.
How you roll dice in this thing again?
Hashtag number of dice D10 F, which will subtract the ones, and the difficulty, and that would be standard diff, assuming you have technology as a skill.
I do.
Right, figured.
How did you guys die? Well, we got in a Jeep with crazy people with bombs.
What?
End of the story.
I got 6 successes.
Good job.
So between the two of you guys, you get most of both bags wired up.
Where you get this stuff? Army surplus. This is Russian.
Where I was boy, they found old Soviet bunker. Lost, of course, way to fuck north. Cold. Forgotten, bad paperwork in the Soviet. But I learned how to build things, how to put them together. I only blow up a few people by accident. Then I learned how to sell things, and when you sell, you learn how to buy as well. And now here we are.
In Jeep with F
Explosives.
and ear. Okay.
About to go wreak havoc
I really hadn't planned
on a hive.
the how.
You hadn't planned the how, huh?
I hadn't
Well, I
planned
mean,
past that.
where do we want them to? I mean, there was discussion of setting up explosives where we want them to look so we can get in, right?
Yes.
What does the Umbra look like here? Do we know?
Probably really gross. Tell you what, you go over there with me, you're probably all really fucked.
The last you had been told it was bad. It said sludgy and that sort of thing.
Right. Well, the area is all marshlands and stuff, so wherever you set them up, I presume you want it to be a drier area, yeah. I'm no explosive expert. I'll leave that on you two. And she looks at Kulik and Draken.
Yeah.
We can watch. Hef and I can at least watch your backs as you're getting stuff up where you need it to be.
He kind of shrugs and says, "Well, too close to dry and we burn trees."
Right.
We don't want to burn trees, correct?
Right? We don't want it.
Maybe we do. I don't know.
Oh. I don't know. I'm. I don't see any advantage to burning the trees.
No, I think that would be a bad thing since we're trying to make this place our home eventually.
Exactly.
So first part of the plan is distraction. Second part of the plan is actual looking at things. Yes.
Yes.
I remember there was an explosion, and then followed by another explosion, followed by looking at things, followed by leaving whatever the claymore things for present on the way back.
Yes. Very well
Yeah.
thought.
Yes.
I'm getting my, once we get near where we're going, I'll hand my staff over to Air, and I'll be like, can you pull my longbow out of that and string it for me?
Yeah. You might not want to get. The last I recall, there was a parking area here, but I don't think you want to be that blatant.
I'm parking where you guys telling me to park. I don't know this area at all. I've never been here, so.
Is there a place you can park that will put us close, but not that we can still have cover to get in, and he's not his car isn't in the direct parking area, basically.
Yeah, there's I mean, there's stuff like city across the highway from this area.
Well, we don't really want to be walking over with bags of
Otherwise,
explosives.
there's a park and ride like just from the end of it, at one end of the park area.
So, okay.
So like the regular parking loop that you guys always use was kind of like right in the middle towards the east end.
Okay.
Off the west end, there is a park and ride.
Okay, and we could walk through where we need to go from there. We don't.
Yeah, I mean you'd cross the road and you're in the east end or the west end of the place.
Perfect. So yeah, she'll tell Half to park there
I'll park there.
while she's stringing his bow. All right. Because this is also like a marshland like park, is there like a trail map or anything? I promise there's a reason I'm asking.
Um, well, there's like really through the wetlands and stuff. There's not a lot of trails that are marked, but there is actually one like paved bike trail that meanders through.
Okay. So no trail map. Fair enough. There's a bike trail over here that we can use to start getting in if we want. Though it is a public trail. I don't think they'd notice us as much on a public trail.
Is there like a building or anything around when you first get in?
There's not, like, right when you get in, you'd have to go a ways in.
And do they have cars in the regular parking lot?
Yeah, if you went up and around to where they park, there would be vehicles.
That would be the east end, right? We'd be going in the
Yeah.
west end.
Right.
And if they're running this place.
I mean, we could set one off in their parking area, I suppose.
Well, do we have an egress? John, can we make survival checks / stealth checks to see if there's a bug out point where we could blow, watch people show up, and then zoom deeper into the place?
Yeah, I could see that. There's I would say a wits and stealth or a wits streetwise to kind of pick a good spot to.
Survival? Would survival apply here? Or no?
Yeah, I would say that would work. Just to kind of see if there's a good spot you can observe from and then cut in.
So wits and stealth or survival or streetwise? Is that what you said?
Yes, right. Wits, and then any of those three is fine.
Okay.
I got 2 1s. I don't know nothing.
Oh no.
What was it? I'm sorry. I've completely spaced there. What am I rolling?
To try and find a good spot to observe the explosion and then head in would be a wits and survival, streetwise, or stealth.
I am rolling stealth.
I have none of those.
I have 4 successes.
That's good.
Too bad I don't have a specialty. Did I just see that? Is that right? A double botch?
Yep.
Oh, for the love of God.
Yeah, so with your double botch, you pick our spot that you think would be just perfectly ideal. Air with 4 successes, you know that is the exact opposite of what it would be. In fact, you'd likely get seen from there or have no visibility. You're able to identify a different spot where you could kind of see into the parking but be blocked by tree cover.
Okay. She is going to kind of look at a Drake and there, and she's going to be like, no, dude, no.
It's perfect.
No, it's awful. It's awful.
But they can't see me. I can't see them. It is good.
Oh, they'll see you. And you.
No, I have this leaf.
No, this is a better spot. And she kind of points over there.
This breaks up my whole black leather look.
Do you want to die?
Okay, so where do we go?
Yeah, that's what I thought over here. Come in, Hef.
Yeah, of course. Bow at the ready.
She kind of looks at Kulik. Unless you have a better spot.
Yeah, I got those guys. Fool, get off.
He just kind of gestures or nods to where you're going and gestures like lead the way, and he goes, I generally do not stick around to watch. I make things go boom when I am far away.
Fair enough. This might give us an idea of how many we're dealing with if we can see how many show up, though.
It's a good plan, just not my normal plan.
Okay. I will leave the Go Boom setup to the professionals.
We want to do damage or just make boom?
I will leave that up to you.
That is alpha for I give you enough rope to hang yourself, boy. Good luck. Do I need to make a stealth roll or a technology roll to place the explosive down?
I would allow technology if you're trying to place it for maximum effect, stealth if you're trying to go for maximum concealment.
And these are all remote detonations, correct?
Yes.
All right, so maximum effect it is. Int plus technology again?
Yes.
Let's see how bad I messed this one up.
I'm not going to say it because if I say it, it'll happen.
Double batch, baby. No, 3 successes.
Woo.
He places it for maximum effect, essentially. So when if people come running, they might get dealt with.
Yeah, it'll take a little bit for him.
Watching and waiting.
He comes back. He goes, I have boom. Tell me when you want to go boom.
Is everybody ready?
Kulik gestures and says, do we put mine further to be loud fireworks, bring them running, or do we put mine closer to be secondary explosion?
I think yours were heavier, so you said 100 pounds? Doesn't that mean it's a better explosion? When it hurt more of them?
Some of that is the claymores. We will use those elsewhere.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I know nothing about explosives, so I'm just.
Yeah, I'm not a.
Claymores are landmine. Big boy.
Right. Yeah, I've seen people use them, but I'm not an expert on them. I haven't used them myself, so.
He says, I put mine around perimeter. Bring them down the road.
Okay.
Then this fellow, he blew him to smithereen.
Do we want to get everything set up first? And then light them off?
Okay. Take all my fun away. I return, sorry.
All right.
I have my bow ready. Ooh, and pizza.
I have a warhammer ready for this shit, just in case.
One moment, sorry. Crisis.
All good. Air's kind of bracing herself for the fireworks, as it were.
And Kulik gets his set. He looks around and he gives a little bit of a grin. And he says, "Now come the fun part." And he will trigger his detonator, which goes off. And he apparently loaded his as well with some incandescents.
Oh boy.
Basically, as the C4 goes off, it also ignites magnesium charges and flares.
Oh, how pretty.
Shortly after, you do see some people come running down the road towards it.
Okay. Air's kind of trying to get a good look at the people running down the road towards it from where she's at.
And you're able to see a pretty substantial group, probably about a dozen or so
Okay.
people come running. Among them, you can tell there's at least one or two significantly disfigured Krynos forms.
Okay.
And they ran pretty much straight through the other set of explosives and keep going towards the flares and stuff.
Air kind of looks at them both and smirks.
And they start looking around.
Kind of, yeah. She kind of lays low and quiet. As she believe we're waiting for another explosion, yes?
He looks over at Draken. He says, I do believe, my friend, that at this point, any opportunity is going to be a good one. So at your leisure, I believe the term is to smithereens.
I'm back.
Oh, he was gone that whole time. So we just watched one explosion happen. We're waiting for you to blow yours up.
Blow it up all over the place.
Air's counted about 12 dancers that have come to check out the first one.
Cool. When they get close and you point out their dancers, they get exploded.
Okay.
And basically, when they explode, that's when we're supposed to bolt, right?
Yeah, that would be when you would want to head to the other end and start
Yep.
poking around.
Pretty much the place they came from, we want to set up those claymores at.
Or you'd be going even around further than that, basically.
Yep.
They kind of came from the center. You guys are going to circle around, poke into the center from the west.
Yep. Let's do this.
Leroy Jenkins.
All right. If it comes down to it, Air is going to lead the way until they find their other spot.
I'm gonna burn a rage point because I'm an idiot and go to Glabro. Because fuck the Veil at this point. No, I'm joking. Yeah, I just spent
Actually,
worst Philinox ever. He just muttered the words "fuck the Veil" at this point.
no, Glabro's fine.
It wasn't what he did; it's the words he said.
Oh.
I just felt the head slap from the Judge of Doom camp from around the world.
Now, I don't know what form Hef is in.
Hamid.
But because of his stump leg, she is going.
My stump leg?
Your stump leg. Your I know it's not a stump.
My strong leg?
Bum leg. She's going to suggest he take a form he can move faster in.
How's he gonna shoot his boat with his mouth?
Fair enough.
I'll go Krynos if you want me to, but I don't see that ending well for anybody either.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Then somebody who wants to take up the rear.
But a bunch.
I will.
You will.
I got it because
Okay.
when you don't let the metis be awesome, you're a jerk.
Just a thought. But yeah, she's gonna she'll start leading the way towards the next area.
Do we need to make some athletics checks to move, or do we need to make any kind of survival checks or anything to move through these woods, John?
If you're going to try to be stealthy, you would need dex stealth.
Mm-hmm.
If you're trying to navigate to a specific point, we will need a wits and survival.
In addition,
if you don't have stealth as a skill, do you do it at -1 die?
Yeah.
Do you want wit survival in addition to a dex stealth?
I would need wit survival from someone who is leading the group.
So I said I was taking point, so.
That doesn't necessarily mean you're leading. Someone could be giving you direction, but Yeah, we can go with that.
Okay. All right.
You're familiar with the territory, so it'll be a diff 5 for you.
Half is going to spend
3.
the willpower for his stealth roll. I'm glad I spent that willpower.
Okay, I have 3 successes on my wits.
Yeah, so you're able to navigate towards where they seem to have come from. Half is not being stealthy.
Son of a bitch.
You did hear I spent a willpower though before I rolled that.
Yep.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, you're not being like overly loud, but you're not being quiet either.
If I hadn't, that would have been bad news bears for all of us.
Kulik's not really being terribly quiet either.
Oh, goody. How's Draken doing here? Draken.
There's no dex bumping lever, right?
Let's see.
No.
Nope.
All right.
Strength.
I got 0 successes.
Apparently, no one's being stealthy.
But there was just an explosion, so we're good.
Right?
Well,
Do I need to make an actual dex roll too, or did I just need to do that wits survival?
Well, it don't matter how sneaky you are.
Yeah, that's true.
You are with the grump there. Grump.
Yeah, I brought the Garou club with me, apparently.
We are running pell-mell through these woods going, oh my god, it's mud! There's a swamp on me. You're not drinking, but there's a swamp.
All right.
So you guys are trucking through this area. You're splashing, you're breaking twigs, but you're not being like terrible about it. And you get to the area of basically what had been kind of the living quarters previously. It looks like it's kind of being used that way, but they're run down, they're ramshackle. Mind you, as you've been moving through, a lot of the woods and stuff does not look healthy. like it used to.
So maybe a cleansing by fire might be a good thing.
Well, we can fix it with actual cleansing.
How bad, like, based on looking at it for me, how bad?
It's definitely like beyond like natural sickness. This wasn't like just a plant blight or something.
No, so
There's almost like it's been poisoned or something.
oh boy, this is gonna piss me off, I'm sure. Erin knows what she's getting into, but she used to hang out here. Do I want to roll my rage or not? This would piss her off. That whole short fuse thing. Oh god.
What is the gauntlet rate? I'm going to try to peek over. I just looked up the rules for it, so I had to. What's the gauntlet rating here? So.
Our gauntlet rating is 4.
So 7. All right.
Era's kind of growling to herself as she sees this shit around her.
I got a success. To peek over. What's the Umbra look like here?
Ugly. It's sludgy, kind of like the water is oily and thick, like there's scum on the water, stagnant, that sort of thing.
A lot of banes.
A fair number.
Okay.
Not as many as you necessarily expect, but
they all seem they just normal, or are there any that stand out as really powerful looking?
They're powerful-ish, but not pronounced.
Okay. Well, don't look on the other side. It's not good.
This isn't good either, she says through clenched teeth.
Sorry. I understand. Not trying to make you angry.
Oh, she definitely looks like she wants to fuck something up. All right, do we make it to our spot that we want to set up the explosives? Oh, yeah, you said we're over by the old living quarters area?
Correct.
You want to set up something over here?
They stay here?
Yeah. Our cooler could pull out the bag and he goes, I've got claymores. You put them in the doorways of the buildings and or better yet to the sides of the doorways facing inward. So the first couple get in and then they detonate.
You got cubes or balls?
He grins and says, well, if we're going to violate tradition, I might as well violate other conventions too. They're a pyramid structure.
Very devious. How long will it take us to rig them, John? And what do we need to do? We need to roll anything, or can you just set them up?
Well, they're mine, so I'm going to go with let's do a dex technology to set them correctly so that they're ready to trigger without any false alarms.
And while they're doing that, Air is going to keep an eye out for anybody who she's basically going to watch their backs while they're setting shit up.
You want to try a teamwork roll, John?
Yeah, we can do that. Holy wow. It's probably a good thing because Kulik did not come through on that one.
Oh, jeez.
What happened to your Athro friend? Well, he blowed up.
He blew himself to smithereens.
Funnily enough, your picture looks exactly how I figured you look right now. Maybe with a little bit more clenched jaw.
Oh, the resting bitch face.
So angry. It's just resting on the surface.
You want me to roll a perk alert for watching your backs or what? Making sure nobody's coming.
Yeah, I should do the
Yeah,
same because I'm trying to scan.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Was it perception alertness you said?
Yep.
Oh, this is great. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, this gets better. Is it -1 die if you don't have alertness?
No. No, you do not lose a die on alertness.
Oh, cool. Hashtag 2D10. Hashtag perp. 2D10, 1 success. Ugh!
I have 2 successes.
All right. Well, you don't see anyone coming.
I'm about to make them fight in the shade if they come up on us. 300. Yeah.
3 successes from Draken on the helping.
It's good. So basically, you adjust every one of them that Kulik set up.
Did he drink before we came? Is that what happened?
He goes, too much time in snow, my friend. These are not Russians. It's okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he nods and turns and says, "We should go. Flares are getting low. They will be back, especially after second boom."
Mm-hmm.
He looks around and he goes, "Not many supplies here. Either they live very poorly, or there are not many people."
Or they're underground.
Awful wet underground.
That's a good question.
March.
Maybe it's fake out. Maybe we think they're here. They're somewhere else. Can we make some tracking rolls or survival rolls, John, and see if we can sniff out where their real hideout is?
Yeah, you could
You could.
try.
Or we got to roll for that.
Perception, survival, perception. I think it's perception, survival. Is it perception, primal urge? Sniff out other Garou.
Yeah. Let's use primal urge on that.
Do I have primal urge? Am I just oh, I do.
I hope you do. Otherwise, you're gonna have problems shifting.
I'm a terrible Garou.
You're just a Cleath. It's okay.
I'm a baby.
He's a menace. He's the best at shifting to the form that matters.
Right. Well, I got 1 success on a sniffy sniff.
I got one success on the sniffy sniff. It even says hashtag sniffy sniff. Why is all I smell Drakkar?
Oh.
Start sneezing. Stupid Drakkar! It's
Too
all
much
up in my
cor-
nose.
Too much cordite.
Sorry, that was my quote of the night. I showered, I swear. It's Drakkar! Done. 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 D dead.
Alright. Well, Draken's not able to sniff much out.
Oh, jeez.
So
The other
glad we
two of-
brought the Athro.
The other two of you guys are kind of able to tell that there's not much scent here, but that's about it. Basically, what you guys are picking up is that there's not anything. There's a group here, but it's not a large group. None of them are real potent pure breed or anything.
So it was about the group of 12 that I saw, roughly, is what I would guess. They're the only ones here. Right?
Yeah, there might be other ones, but not many, and there's not a big constant presence.
I thought
Not a constant presence?
yeah,
Not a big constant presence.
you said there was a war for 12 spirals?
Something ain't right about this.
Camp Elder declare time of war.
She kind of looks at Kulik. And she's just kind of shaking her head, and the look on her face, like she said, there's something not right about this.
Could they be on the other side? In a larger group of scary things, or was it just those guys?
I only saw that group of 12.
You are Thurge. We can go to the place that matters.
If we go there, Banes we will be bombarded by Banes.
We live in the world. We're always going to be bombarded by Banes. How is this any different?
There are a lot of them.
There are a lot, but I also tend to really, really attract spirits.
I don't mean actually goes over to the other side. I mean to the place we could feel it.
You want to go to the heart?
And I have no idea where that is.
I can't remember if Air knows where it is.
Nope. Your best guess would be the pool that they had meetings at.
Well, I'm not entirely sure, but I think I know of a place where it could be.
I'll keep them off you as long as I can if you can get the rite performed.
You want me to do what, right? Of cleansing?
Well, if the spirit's asleep...
The spirit may not be asleep.
We'll be able to look and see that.
Let's go there then. Well, the worst that's going to happen is that's not what we need, right?
Correct.
My question before we go is this, really quickly. Can they gather in the Umbra and rest there and hide there while this force is on the outside of the Umbra to lull you into a false sense of there are only 12 of them?
They could. I mean, though extended amount of time in the Umbra tends to make one go a little cuckoo. She kind of, but I don't see why it would matter to them considering they're already a little fucked in the head.
Kulik looks and says, if they have the right people, they don't have to be here at all. They could hop in to wherever the heart of this place is.
Right.
Especially if it is a true hive. There are even going to be connections through the...
But it is not. Think on it. We walked here. We felt nothing. We felt no bond. We felt no barrier. We just walked in the front door.
Yeah.
I mean, worst case scenario is we all die, so we'll be reborn eventually.
If there's no bond, and not much presence.
There is no cairn here. This is no hive.
What did they do?
The land is hurt. Let's move forward.
Yeah.
Well, John, they know where the heart is, so we're guessing. So let's go there.
Yes. You want a dex stealth?
Yes, if you guys are going to try and approach it stealthily.
Well, before we do that, my character just looks at her and he goes, and he looks at Kulik and he looks at Hef and he goes, "We are Garou. Let's just go."
We are.
2 successes on 4 dice. Stealthy McStealth-a-lots. Hashtag.
With all the haughtiness and arrogance of all her Shadow Lord ancestors, my character walks forward. I don't care if I die. I want to go out like a pimp. My black hair in the wind.
Ooh, I have 6 successes. If I had a specialty in Hamid in either of those, I would have had 9 successes.
I would have had 3 on 4 dice if I had had a specialty for stealth.
Oh, y'all want me to roll? Okay. Let's roll those 3 dice and see what happens.
Good job.
Yes, with all the haughtiness and stealthiness of my Shadow Lord ancestors.
That's okay. It's all going to get ruined by our Athro, who apparently can't roll tonight.
It's fine. We got mad love for him, though.
We do. He had to blowy up stuffs.
He brought the chicken to the party. Man, out of character. Somebody is lying. This is some bullcorn. What kind of raids these motherfuckers leading? Ain't nobody here.
Oh, Jeebus!
Kulik is not stealthy. He took the Draken's comment about being Garou literally.
Did he do a battle charge as he ran?
He is like full trucking straight towards his heart.
Great.
For the love of all things.
My character,
All right.
I was being figurative.
Go head off with him. I got you back. I can rain arrows down, but I'm not going to be as fast as y'all.
Best day ever.
Or worst, we haven't gotten there yet. We don't know.
I feel the love. I feel it all up in my pants. Let's do this. All right, John. How bad is this? Is there bacon everywhere? Dead bodies? What's going on?
So the pool that used to be the heart that he leads you to is empty. Like there's no water there. Basically, it looks like it was kind of almost filled in.
With what? Poop?
No, with. And I'm going to need everyone to roll me a stamina as you get close.
Great.
Does Glabro do anything to stamina?
Yes, it raises it by 2.
Awesome. That means I have some. just rolling, just straight stamina.
Standard diff.
Well, this place is out in the middle of nowhere. It used to be the cairn, right? So
Yeah.
all right.
Boy, here's
3 successes, baby.
Oh, I got nothing. Not a botch, but nothing.
She got foot.
I got 2 successes on 3 dice.
You better reflexive go Krynos and get the 4 along. That's why medics make the best goons.
Well, I figured I would go out Krynos after I know there's a problem, but I didn't know.
This place smells like feet.
Guess we'll find out what's going on. Watch Kulik like get epic successes here.
Or epic failure and
Coolidge drinking it. It tastes like Tuesday. Bruh, what did you do that at?
Krynos adds 1 to stamina. 2.
Oh no, it adds hold on, let
3.
me get my sheets up.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's 1
Yeah,
to dex.
3 to 1 to dex.
Yeah, I
3
should
to
go
stamina,
Krynos
4
too.
to strength. I mean,
So I
I
got-
was already wandering in Hamid. I didn't shift.
4 successes.
I kind of feel like I shouldn't shift
No
because
one shifted, did they?
yeah,
I
no,
did.
That's
yeah,
right.
I'm in Glabro, baby.
yep. He was in Glabro the whole time.
So apparently, Kulik does
Oh.
not succeed as
Who,
either.
the two freaking higher rank ones have no successes
So
on stamina.
Aaron and Kulik, you guys are both trying not to vomit from the smell, because it looks like it is basically a combination of some sort of remains chopped up. Like where there was a pool, there's not anymore because there's just rotting flesh and other rotting. There's some rotting plant matter mixed in as well. So it looks like some diseased compost pile.
So Air is retching and puts her hand over her face and turns her head.
Out of character, does anybody know how to like have some occult rolls or ritual rolls to know what it takes to cleanse something like this, or will Rite of Cleansing do the job?
The fuck is that?
Rite of Cleansing is supposed to do the job. Maybe many applications of
I
it.
was trying to say, it's obviously it's not going to be as simple as doing a right.
No, it's going to take a long time of fixing it. Oh, blah. So awful.
So yeah.
Hef just has this like sad face just going on right now.
She's like gagging and trying not to vomit.
My character looks at you and goes, if you did this to a Cairn, would this be the purpose would be to weaken the spirit? But if you cleansed it, would the Cairn be okay? Would the spirit inside be okay?
That would require me to know something my character knows, but I do not. Would that be intelligence occult, John?
Spirit lore, if you have it.
Or spirit lore? I do have that. Of
Yeah, spirit lore would apply.
Hashtag 7D10 F6.
While Air's trying not to vomit, she's going to peek into the Umbra. What's the gauntlet?
4.
Okay.
I got 3 successes on my spirit lore roll.
I got 2 successes to peek.
You can get snatched right through.
I mean, I think I do have the slip sideways flaw, so I feasibly could.
Oh, that would be awful. I didn't want to say that out loud then. I didn't say that out loud, John. You didn't hear nothing. Don't give the ST ideas, Sean.
So,
I do have the slip sideways flaw. I would say that this constitutes this as being stressed, the smell, and trying not to vomit, too.
You have the worst combo of flaws ever for where we are right now.
Slip sideways, short.
I don't remember. Is there a roll for slip sideways, or is it just here you go?
I'll look here. I got it open.
The supernatural flaw. I think it makes slipping into the Umbra easier.
Slip sideways. When stressed or near a reflective surface, you must roll wits plus. You go check your mirror and you can slip sideways. Wits plus occult difficulty 7 to avoid going into the Umbra unintentionally.
All right. Well, then that would be the appropriate. So we need a wits plus occult diff 7.
Okay.
Go Power Rangers.
Diff 7, alright.
You got this. You can do it.
No, I don't have it.
Oh my goodness. You botched it.
Well, technically
No.
I have successes. They just cancel them out.
It's
I have.
just a failure.
So
Yeah.
still botches, no successes and in a 1? Okay.
Yep.
I thought that was a botch when it said negative.
There goes Air.
And you have Spirit Magnet, and we're
Mm-hmm. So there's Air trying not to vomit.
Yep.
She's gone. All of a sudden, gone.
And so, Air, on your side of things, you are now looking at a giant, kind of man-shaped looking thing sitting literally on this side, not quite, still similar to remains, and where our right arm would be is kind of like a maw on the end of this limb, and it's just eating all this putrid everything.
Does it see me?
no, only if
It has no face, so it would be more of a can it smell you?
Well, I wouldn't know if it can smell me or not unless it abruptly turns my direction.
It just points a smiling maw.
I mean,
at
it could hear me too because I'm gagging as I slip over, but
Man, rolls just crapped out on me.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, this is where all our craziness all catches up with us, right? Right? Yeah.
I'm really glad that I wore my spirit cloak.
Hand of heaven.
And she sees that, and I'm activating that.
And it this maw-like arm does start to swing towards you.
Oh boy, well, hold up, because, like I said, I'm activating my spirit cloak and my... Yeah, hold on here, div 7. Oh boy.
All right, sick wife.
Whew, good. Good. She activates the spirit skin.
What happened?
And it's swinging at me.
She has a flaw, Marcus, that when she's stressed or a bad situation happened, she can accidentally slip into the Umbra, which happened. So now she's standing before a big bad Bane or possibly Worm Spirit that
Well,
might notice her and try to eat her.
right, and she's literally had enough time to activate the spirit skin, which is good because it at least doubles her stamina against spirit attacks. But she sees this arm thing coming at her. Instinctually, she is going to try to swing back and try to hit it with the hammer. Deflected, as it were. So.
Oh, air.
Dex melee. Hey, at least I have the Warhammer specialty.
Just let me know when if anything breaks down into initiative, because Hef will be trying to step sideways to help her.
So Air's going to try and parry this maw with her hammer.
Yeah, that's kind of her instinctual reaction there, because okay, the Warhammer is diff 7. She's got Warhammer as a specialty. I got 2 successes to try to whap it out of the way. It's all kind of abrupt.
You kind of able to somewhat deflect it, but it does get this kind of, again, like mouth, like maw, digs into your arm, and it clamps down, and it almost is like chewing without letting go.
Oh, fuck me running. Okay. Krynos time.
And you take 1 damage.
I take 1 damage, okay. I'm just dropping a rage immediately to shift to Krynos.
Sure. That is aggravated, just to be clear.
Okay, and now that because I have my spirit skin activated, I'm in Krynos. I'm also going to activate the regular cloak because this thing is it's biting me or whatever, chewing through me. So let's see, the bear skin cloak, and is a war spirit. Gnosis 6. Okay. I can use which Krynos form I choose. Well, obviously, I'm going to choose the Garou Krynos stats, or the Garou here. So, perfect. All right. So, I have +5 to everything now, stamina and stuff. So, let's see, 5.
Can you use rage like a girl?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Oh boy, I'm in Krynos, so that really does it. So yeah. 8.
What are you rolling
8
here?
times 2 is 16. I'm just getting that in my head and trying to get my stats in my head. Yeah, she shifted to Krynos and used the and is activating the cloak for the Garou stuff.
Alrighty.
So with the spirit skin and the Garou stuff, she's got a stamina of 16. So this thing is nomming on her arm. She's not gonna freak out because that's not gonna do her any good, but she's gonna try to break free of it.
Alright, that would be a strength roll.
Right.
Okay.
8. Courtesy of girl stuff. Really? My dice hate me, 2.
All right, 2.
Oh, Fenris.
And he is able, it holds on.
Okay, she's gonna give it a low growl here. I'm gonna attempt to be intimidating. Probably won't work. So intimidation is charisma intimidation, right?
Yes.
Okay. Four successes. I don't think persuasion counts as a specialty in this instance.
Probably not.
Nope. So yeah, she gives it an intimidating growl.
I don't even know what you would oppose intimidation with.
Willpower, I believe.
Probably.
Oh,
It is not impressed.
it is not impressed. Oh, all right. All right, it's on. It's claws time because obviously my hammer is not doing it. I have one hand free anyway, so I can't really swing the hammer. It's a two-handed hammer. So claws it is. Primal. I'm going to try to dig my claws into it here. I got 4. Oops, I rolled that for a bite apparently, but it was still, yeah. Yeah, so claws. Trying to claw my way out of this.
Alright. So you're just basically like attacking this maw, trying to like
Get it off me.
tear it up enough. Well, it's not going to dodge, obviously, because it's got a hold of you. So I would say roll damage, and we'll roll soak and see if that's enough to cause it to.
All right. Uh, 8.
Alright. And his soak, he soaks 5, so it takes 3, and that would be enough that he would shake it off.
Oh boy, yeah, and she pulls back and gets her hammer in both hands, ready to rock and roll here. And she's gonna try to step out of its range of attack here. Like, step back, like holy shit.
The rest of you guys are still on the physical side with no idea what the hell's going on.
Right, but I know there's a bunch of Banes on the other side, and if she just slipped into the Umbra, I'm going to be going to the Umbra to make sure she's okay.
Process of elimination says she's not there anymore, so that would be the only place she would go.
I mean, it doesn't say you look different when you slip into the Umbra. I've seen people step into the Umbra.
I mean, I do look like a war type thing because I have spirit heritage of war spirits. So maybe because she is considering her heritage, she'd probably maybe look like a Valkyrie or something, shield maiden, for lack of better wording. War spirit. What does her arm look like where it bit her, by the way?
Acidic burns and teeth marks.
Oh, sexy. That's gonna leave a scar. Yeah. So I don't know when Hef exactly steps sideways during all of this, but
If you want to go ahead and roll the step sideways, then are you taking the other ones with you?
It's like there's a lot of Banes on the other side, and I think she's over there. Who's coming with me so I can know who I need to take? Is what's his name? The Athro want to go?
Yeah, Cooler will go.
Does that raise the difficulty by 1 for each person or something?
no.
Well, I'll drag Draken with us too. Assume he wants to go. If he doesn't, then yeah.
That's fine.
I got 7 successes.
I don't know where Marcus went. You said wife was 6, so I assume that's where he is.
I'm right here.
Oh.
You were quiet.
There wasn't a whole lot concerning me, dog.
Are you wanting to go sideways with us? Because I'm taking you if you are.
I'm a fail, but sure, let's go.
No, I grab you and pull you with us, with me. That's what he said I could do.
You can't. I'm not in a pack with you.
Oh, okay. Well, then I go myself.
It's really easy here. Can I spend a willpower on a nurse's roll and hope for the best?
Sure. Yeah, it's diff 4, so that helps.
I step through with no problems.
Yes, but I only have a nurses of 1.
Hamid.
I mean, Kulik's only got 4, and he's in rank 4. But he made it.
2. Made it.
All right, so you guys make it, and there's this big, like, fleshy man-shaped thing with no face. It's, like, covered in rolls of flesh, like, so super gluttonous-looking, clearly overfed. And one arm has, like, almost like, think like the Sarlacc pit-looking mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And Air has a section of her arm that appears to have experienced the same thing.
Except for Air doesn't look like a Krynos werewolf.
I have spirit heritage as well. I look like Vulcan, big sun god.
She shifted to Krynos, but because of her bear cloak, she can. She's essentially in Krynos. She looks like a bear right now.
She can basically take the Garou Krynos form if she wants.
Well, that's cool.
Can I make a perception plus enigmas with my specialty things that werewolves were not meant to know?
Sure.
You know what that is?
To recognize werebear form?
No. The big giant monster.
Oh, I gotcha.
That'd be spirit lore for me or worm lore.
It would be a worm lore diff 8.
I don't have worm lore, never mind.
Or Marcus, you can make yours.
Perception plus that?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Oh, gifty gifts.
Spend a lot of rage this time, just to let you know. Air.
Oh yeah.
So I can heal you.
I probably get an auto rage for being injured.
Well, I understand that, but I need you to spend a whole bunch of it because my difficulty is based off your current rage when I try to heal you. So make it low.
Oh. She probably needs to be cleansed considering what it is.
She will, but I can still heal the aggravated damage.
Oh wait, I have the ability to cleanse. That's right. Let's see.
You're the big fighter. Worry about that right now. I'm going to heal you and keep you alive.
I got 42. 4 successes, John.
You would recognize it as a potent worm totem. Known as the Faceless Eater.
Is that one beating the shite out of the one that's here, or is that?
You would guess it probably ate it.
Can we go inside of it and get it back out?
That you would not know, but you do know that it can actually chew, swallow, and digest anything it can get its mouth over.
It's going to get killed because I'm going to kill it. You ain't going to get me walking away from it. That's just not going to happen. It's a big bad evil. So time to be the Fenrir you're supposed to be.
Yep, that's why I took Krynos and all that jazz. I have all the things ready to fight this thing.
So shifting to your birth form does
nothing.
Is that different? Nothing.
That's auto.
You're done.
You just say I want to do it.
Anything. Yep.
Okay, I'll be doing that on my turn. So, and then I got to heal you.
Remember. Is that in Tribe or Hospice? Yes, Tribe. Okay, good. I assume we're going into
It's 1d10, right? If I recall, for initiative plus.
We're rolling initiative now.
I'm guessing it will be. Since we're about to have a fight.
Yeah, we would want some initiative rolls.
6 plus 3. Can you just put plus and then a number? So 9?
Yes.
Okay, so hashtag
1d10.
1d10 plus 9. Hashtag. I got an 11, so I rolled crappy.
Okay, perfect. All right, let's see. All right. Plus. Let's see. I don't get a. I have to do some math here. Wits and dex.
He goes faster than us.
12.
How do you guys do combat?
It's by the book. It's 1d10 plus your wits and dexterity added together.
What's initiative?
We can hope that 16s are Athro, but I don't know.
I have a feeling it's it.
Well, I'm sure this is actually a very potent thing that we probably shouldn't fight, but it's also you have two Theurges who probably aren't going to be able to mentally walk away from dealing with this stupid thing. I'm willing to go down fighting, so I don't care.
Because talking's a free action, she's going to growl about taking off its arm or blow this fucker up or something.
I got to look up a couple of my gifts because I don't know them super well. Only one we're waiting on is Draken.
I'm gonna hit the restroom really quick before we actually start combat.
I gotta remember to do that before scenes. Oh well.
John, I'm gonna declare my action. I'm gonna slip my die pool. I'm gonna slash and dodge.
It would be me next, so I will be touching air and casting.
Wait, what? What are you doing?
You have to count up. So he declared he's splitting his dice pool for a slash and a dodge. I am declaring that I'm touching your character and Mother's touching.
Wait, no. She would rather have that done after. She would
Yeah,
flat out tell you that.
yeah,
Save it
but
for after the fight. She only has 1 damage.
you have 3 damage, don't you?
No, 1.
All right.
She only took 1.
Yeah.
All right.
Plus, she's a get. If there's a battle scar to be had out of it, she wants it.
Oh yeah, I'll still steal your battle scar. I don't care.
But yes, we're going to run a test run of the combat as written to see how it works.
Oh, so
we're currently in declarations.
So he declared his, and I guess I'm declaring you'll see me injure myself for 1 aggravated damage using primal anger.
So you're activating a gift.
Yeah, I'm activating a gift and preparing to shoot.
Is there a roll to activate that too?
Nope, just do a damage.
All right. So then, Air, you would declare what your action's going to be.
well, I have my hammer, so
So hit it with a hammer.
I guess I'll hit it with a hammer.
Guys, don't forget your rage.
Do I need to spend rage too? Declare my rage?
Yes, declaring rage would be part of the declaration phase.
Okay, I can spend 3 rage, so I'm doing it. But I know I have 1 rage from at least being hit. Don't you get another one for entering combat too?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So I technically have 9. I only have to drop 1 of my 7 to spend 3.
All right, Kulik is going to spend 2 rage and also going to attack.
Okay, now everyone has seen, so that all the highest people have declared what they're going to do. Everybody's declared. So all the highest people know what the lower people are going to do before the lower people do the thing that they do.
Right.
I didn't necessarily hear everyone because I was in the restroom, but
You missed the only other people that talked before you got back was me and him. He's splitting his dice pool to dodge and slash, and I'm
Okay.
activating a gift.
Oh, it's parry and slash.
Or parry and slash.
And the spirit is attacking each Kulik and air. There's the two closest big threats.
of course, the higher rank, they're the scariest.
This is going to be painful.
All right, so spirit attacks first. Which is a melee. My dice roll.
3, 4, 5.
This is the attack on air. And the one on Kulik. And he hits both of them. So you guys could spend a willpower to change your action. Otherwise, I will go ahead and roll damage.
Um,
Kulik is not going to dodge, so I'll roll his damage. He takes 5.
might as well. I have good stamina.
I was going to say you have double his damage dice and stamina.
That's
Yeah.
true, because you got your.
Spirit skin.
So you take 4.
Plus the draw. Okay, so I have 16 dice and stamina.
Kulik does not. He has 9. He soaks 4 and takes 1.
So I soak all of the damage that he does to me.
All right. And then Kulik has his attack.
Take it like
Claws
a
are diff
boss.
6, right?
Yes. Teeth are diff 5. You don't want to bite this fucker.
Oh.
Nom nom. You eat me, I eat you. Blah, 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 blah.
So he hits, not for a lot, but he hits. Strength. Holy crap. Not the best.
He's had a rough time rolling tonight, all night.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the bomb guy, and he messed up setting claymores. Oh goodness.
I did something wrong there, I think.
Oh
No,
goodness.
he just soaked like a champ.
Oh goodness. Well, this is bad news, Bears.
So it is to Air's attack.
With my glorious hammer. I don't get a bonus for my dex because of the girl business. So 5 with a warhammer specialty. I have 2 successes because I have a 10.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Pardon me while I do some math here. Plus the damage of the warhammer. Right. Eight damage.
Oh, nice. Nice roll.
All right. And it's soaks all 8.
She's gonna hit the damn thing 3 more times, so I'm not really worried about it.
Right.
And it can't defend itself, so
It just has 16 soak dice.
It has rage.
oh well. That's
Yep. Spirits can have rage.
valid.
Better hope it doesn't screech and start calling for help.
I'm pretty sure every single person said we're going to go do something stupid. So
So it's Hef's action.
That's why Air said someone blow
Oh,
the fire up.
you activated the.
I went to Krynos and activated my gift.
Yep. So you don't have to roll anything there.
Nope.
So
You just see me dig my claws into my arms and.
Yep. So there's Draken's action.
Cool. You roll these 2 dice to stab it.
I really wish I was fostering.
I got 2 successes. Is it parrying or is it gonna take it?
It's taking it.
Cool. 4.
And it soaks.
Who's go?
We would be into raid rounds.
Oh, goody.
And did Hef spend rage for actions?
I did not.
And I don't think Draken did you?
No, I have 1 die, but I have a parry.
Correct. So Air has a rage action, so does Kulik, and then the Spirit. So Air, you have first declaration.
Well, I'm gonna keep going with my hammer. I didn't.
Okay. Kulik is going to attack again. And the Spirit is going to attack Kulik. So Spirit attacks first. For 3 on Kulik. Kulik's not dodging. So
It was made of baller.
that's the worst damage he's rolled yet.
Oh boy.
So Kulik has a soak. And he didn't have a great soak, but he soaked it. So it is to Kulik for damage. Or for attack, rather. And Kulik is going to
And they say wasting your one gnosis on dedicating something, dedicating a knife is a waste of time.
Kulik will pull out a fragmentation grenade.
Kulik is no joke.
And he is going to try and jam it into the maw of this thing. So, I would say that's probably going to be a slightly increased difficulty. And he does not get it in the maw. So it's still in his hand at this point, at the spirit's maw. And he will tell Air to avoid the mouth.
Yeah. Okay.
And then it's Air's action.
You've been side-eyed.
All right. Avoid the mouth.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can. Where is its mouth presently?
Well, it last attacked Kulik, but it's not grabbing on at that point. It just bit at him.
I was gonna say it already bit at me. I know what it's like. All right. We'll try to give her a whack here. A whackety whack. Whack, whack, whack. 3 to hit. Oh wait, sorry. I had 4 to hit. Cause I have one more. Cause my Warhammer specialty.
Well, it's not dodging, so go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
How do y'all do specialties again?
They're worth 2.
10's count as 2.
Yep. Ooh, I get 15 this time. All right, 7 for damage.
Great. And he soaks 7. And next rage round, you hit another rage, so does Kulik and so does the spirit. So you're gonna go with another attack?
Yeah. It's hammer time.
Oh,
Alright.
my hammer hit you so hard.
Fenris,
going
an
to-
owl animal.
Go for the maw again. And the spirit's going to attack Kulik. So, spirit attack first. 2 against Kulik, who is not dodging.
His head's been bone.
Kulik's actually going to try and essentially he's going to parry with his hand with the intent to get caught.
I put my hand at the lion's mouth
Pretty much.
because it's got a mouth.
So it grabs Kulik's hand and now has done. Basically, it's got Kulik's hand up to the elbow.
Oh!
All up in the meat. It's all up in the meat. It's in his taint. It's in his taint. Ew.
Kulik's able to not be too severely wounded on it. It's obviously not good, but he's holding out. And
It's in his mouth, John.
it is to air.
He intentionally put his hand in this thing's mouth? Is that
Yes.
what I heard? Okay, well, I don't want to fuck up whatever he's doing then.
It's in his mouth, Holly. Ew!
I know!
It's so nasty. Oh God.
It is nasty. She's gonna, yeah, I'll take a whack towards the main body. Oh, Fenris, you are nasty. Where was I now?
Ew! Ew! Ew!
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
whack at the main body here. 4 to hit again. Wait, let me
Okay.
see some here. Yeah. 4, yep, 4 to hit. Is it dodging?
It is not.
Okay. Eight damage.
Ha! They only thought she was a theater. Ha!
She's a battle theurge. It's like she follows a war totem.
I don't know nothing about no turtle. My name Bennett. I ain't in it.
And her spirit heritage is war spirits.
So he does take some damage, but not a lot.
This is about the nastiest fight I've been in ever.
Right, so wait, is it?
So we go to the third.
Oh, I gave it 1 damage.
Correct.
That's lovely. So are we on rage rounds again, the last one?
Yes. And Kulik will tell you, he gestures to his elbow and he says, "Take the arm."
He wants me to whack him in the arm?
Well, he makes like a chopping motion.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, with a dull weapon.
Well,
It's gonna be rough.
she's also half bear right now.
That's true.
Yeah, he wants her to take his arm off? Is that what
Yeah.
he's implying?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I'm assuming there's an explosive in there, and that's probably what his plan is. But we'll go for it. What's the diff? Because I'm aiming.
7 because it's a limb.
Oh, so they're my regular difficulty. Got it. All right. Can I spend a willpower on this, knowing that I need to sever it?
Yep. I'll
All
allow
right.
it.
Oh, I'm glad I spent that willpower. So, 2 with the willpower. And I'm assuming it's not dodging.
No.
So,
I mean, who dodges an arm? I mean, really? I mean, who does that?
12. Depends on the type of damage. 5 successes.
right. Well, it's Kulik's arm, and he's not moving. So roll damage.
That was 5 damage.
Oh, that was damage. Got it.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's going to 5 damage is going to sever an arm.
Oh boy.
And he stumbles back and looks at you guys and says, "We need to go."
And Air is, because he is technically their elder, she is going to obey what he says. What kind of shape is he in besides the arm, by the way?
Well, his arm has been severed, so he's not like caustic and burned and chewed up there, but he did get bit a couple times, so he's pretty rough.
He's is he bleeding out terribly?
Not this instant, no.
Okay, well, good. Let's get out of here. We can worry about first aid when we're directly out of this thing. She looks at the other two. Come on!
Feats don't fail me now.
You wanted Dex Athletics to get out of the way of this.
I'm just gonna step sideways.
Yeah, that would be easiest.
Stepping sideways?
Right, well,
Probably.
I mean, if you can.
You do it at diff 3 because of slip sideways.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I suppose I'm stressed. This is a stressful, like, oh, I gotta get out of here, so it would technically be a diff 3.
I'm gonna roll my 1 die and spend another willpower point. I hope for the best. Woo!
Oh, yeah, I'm over. Like, bam.
It's gonna take me a bit, I think. I might be caught in the blast. Oh well.
No, you have 1 success. You're good.
So everyone starts to cross over.
I mean,
Right.
I'm naked, but
Gretchen is the slowest of you, but not too bad. And at that point,
damn, Hef.
just rolling like garbage tonight.
This
However,
Hef is all about the stepping sideways. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything on the other side of the Umbra right now?
on the mortal side, no.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, 12 people standing there looking at you like,
What up, yo?
well, this isn't where I parked my car.
I was at a barbecue.
Oh.
Brian,
How long does it do we have until that thing blows, by the way?
Well, Draken would have heard the explosion as he was coming through because he was the slowest.
Did he wear any of it?
No,
but his once black hair is now permanently white.
Kulik will look at you guys on there as you guys get to the other side, and he'll go, "I don't think that was going to finish it, but it should take a while before it can recover, since I blew up and burned its mouth orifice."
I'm so tempted to peek at what happened to it, but I don't want to slip sideways.
We need to get out of here like now, I think.
I'm a butt-naked white man running in the wool ads with a knife. No one is going to arrest me, I promise.
Butt ass naked white man.
Just flap it.
We have an armless guy.
Can I touch the boss man, spend a gnosis, and do my mother's touch on him, please?
Yeah, that's fine. He's obviously not resisting.
Oh, what's his current rage at?
His rage?
Yeah.
8.
His current rage is at 8?
Yes.
Okay.
He spent some, so it's only at 8.
I did that wrong. I put D, not F. He heals 1. I guess that's enough to stop the bleeding. And then I wanted to do that for... What's your rage at, Senorita?
She's not gonna let you heal her. She's gonna take the battle scar.
You took 1 damage. You're not getting battle scarred for that.
Did you see the teeth? It's aggravated.
Yeah, but the rules for battle scars, that's very specific. So let's see.
It was acid burns, etc., etc.
I'm not running. I don't care.
Okay. Well, I guess it could fall under superficial scars. Reduce your appearance by 1.
It's in my arm.
There's blatant rules. Like if depending on the scar you have, it does something, and then you get renowned for it.
I'll leave that to John to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it after.
Man, I don't know about y'all, but this seems like some out of character. This is Mark saying this is some bullshit. Ain't no damn war. Big ass monster and 12 idiots.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious what these 12 idiots are doing. There's no way. I mean, we've started. I mean, their totem just got sort of blown up. Not fully blown up, but we fucked it up.
They got pretty kind of sort of blown up too. Let's not forget that.
That's true.
And when they go back home, they look they want and get blown up again.
Now this was legit a really good operation, because with all the blowed up stuff on top of on top of finding out the information we have, like I kind of agree with Marcus. I'm like, well, what the hell have these air quote scout troops been doing? Because there's not hardly anything to scout here. And if they had come back with the information we did in one go, we would have already attacked, killed them, had our big powerful Thier just take care of the totem.
Well, now we have to go back and tell them what the fuck we found and wondering what the F they're doing.
Actually, we don't. Is Kulak a Galliard?
I don't know what Auspice Kulik is off the top of my head.
These are our room.
I mean, how's war a thing?
That would be telling a Ragabash so they can investigate it and get it to a powerful Philodox. Because there's some crazy stuff going on here.
Well, let's see. We have a couple of Philodoxes.
Cooler says that now that he's kind of getting his shit together a little bit, he says, I was on a scouting party. They were different ones here. I suspect that this is a rotating position. They're feeding this thing, but this is not their home base. And I know there are more and bigger ones, because when we scouted, I confronted some that were significantly more potent than what we ran into tonight.
So my question is this, though: at the rate with what we're sitting at, this is the Cairn totem's gone.
That thing has eaten everything.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The Cairn totem's gone. So taking this place back for Cairn is no different than going to one of the other locations we have for a Cairn. We're going to take care of this place because it's worm tainted and terrible, but it's not like we're bringing that spirit back.
Yeah, this
starting all
correct.
over again.
This is no longer any kind of recoverable. I mean, you could, but you're correct. You'd be starting from scratch.
So it
But-
would have the same effect as
Starting somewhere else, one of the other places.
it's still going to be a beacon even when we empty it.
Yep.
Well, we didn't know that before, but now
Oh boy, no, we did not. But anybody who's been coming here did.
And Kulik says, "You're not listening to me. It wasn't like this when I was here last time. Whatever the hell that thing was, ate what was here before."
what he's saying is the big dogs were here long enough for that thing to get all its eat on. After he
How
got
long
his eat
ago
on,
was the last time you specifically were here?
We ran our last scouting mission here was almost 2 weeks ago. After we had some of those incursions, we backed off on scouting this location and we're more running intercept raids. Just trying to pick off those we could identify in the city.
If that
In 2 weeks,
happened
that thing
in 2
ate
weeks.
whatever the totem was.
that was the plan.
My question is, we've been sitting here saying all these spirits are getting eaten around the city, thinking it's because of some rampant get spirit, but what if
That
it's
thing.
not? What if someone has been feeding all these missing spirits to this thing?
Yeah.
well,
So
Well, it's not going to take long for this thing to heal if it's getting fed like that.
no. In which case, oh boy, it's not Nidhogg. Okay.
yeah, this conversation is happening on the run as we run.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm not stopping.
I mean,
Yeah.
Kulik's
We're
not
moving.
making great time. He's still recovering from losing a limb, but he's
Hef never makes great time.
yeah,
You're good.
and I mean, Hef is hobbling along like Forrest Gump before the braces came off.
Well, if Air will keep the rear, considering other people aren't making great time, just in case.
All right. So we're going to circle back to our vehicle and head back to the, a long way, an interesting route to camp.
Yep.
I would assume, yeah, you're taking some sort of.
We need to immediately make sure that this is known, because
Do we do that?
the longer we sit and wait, it's going to get worse.
Yep, this is not a sit on it thing. We should be back here hopefully rapidly with powerful enough people to help. I mean, wow, I've never seen something be able to brush off blows like that.
Well, think about it. Just like regular Garou go on Bane hunts, they just go on spirit hunts.
No, I get that.
Yeah, this thing has to be dealt with if it's actually the thing eating the spirits.
It has to be dealt with regardless. So I'm just
Yes.
hoping.
But the longer we let it sit, the more spirits it devours.
I mean, I just never seen. I mean, Air, you hit that thing ridiculously solid, and it didn't even
It was
flinch.
like in a pit of rotting flesh.
I know. I'm just. I think we're gonna need some make some Bane arrows.
Will Bane arrows work on this thing?
It's I believe they work on all spirits of the worm.
Okay.
I will look though for you because I don't want to just guess that because I'd like to actually know for sure. Those are talons, right?
All right. I believe so. Let's yeah.
Yeah, worm spirits take 3 dice of extra 3 dice. Oh, automatically take 3 dice of aggravated damage.
We should let them know when we get back to camp because we are all going to need to be cleansed.
Yes, we are. All right.
All right, so you guys get the hell back to camp.
I do take a longer way around, even though I know people are in pain and tired. I'm still not going to lead stuff back to the camp, hopefully, just in case.
Right.
Air is going to, she doesn't want to enter the camp itself, obviously. If they have just left here, they don't want to bring anything weird and corrupted in, so she'll put up a howl for someone to come cleanse them.
Hey, John, we're not going to be down. We're going to get back to the camp, and we're going to tell people we're coming.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose Air has a phone. She could just as easily pick that up and call somebody on their way there back.
Right. So you let them know you're coming.
Yeah.
Attack!
Ah.
Is that an iPhone?
No.
And when you get back, Petrus will meet you at the edge.
Air just kind of looks at him, looks at Kulik, looks at her arm.
So we went camping.
You call that fucking camping?
Wilderness retreat?
No retreating. Tactical exit.
Ah, good point. Wilderness group building exercises. Oh. He kind of just shuts up and looks down at the ground.
Air kind of,
Petrus looks at you and says, "You're the one I'm least concerned with because I happen to know you've already got a tool for mitigating worm taint."
yes.
He looks at Kulik and he goes, "But you, my friend, had to go all in, didn't you?"
Oh, he went all in, all right.
Well, elbow deep at least.
Okay.
It was
Air's
the brave.
not laughing. Air's
It
not
was the
laughing.
bravest thing I've ever seen, but he just Hef just is in shock pretty much at this point. Yeah, no, it doesn't even seem like he knows what he's saying.
So we will have to get you cleansed first, or probably last. I should do you last because you're going to take the most work. And the rest of you could use a cleansing, but that's one we can have one of our other trusty theurges help with, because
As well as I can help with that. I know how to do it.
all right, well,
Or if you're up to it sometime, I'd like to learn how to do that so I can be helpful too.
that would be useful.
I have a feeling we're going to need it a lot more.
I don't doubt it.
My character finds a tree and sits up against it and sharpens the knife.
Well, if you want to cleanse these two, I will take this one and get him cleansed. And get a debrief from him as well.
Yeah, you're going to want to hear this one.
Something tells me I'm not going to want to, but I should
Oh.
anyway.
It's bad, sir.
It's not that bad. It's fine.
It's not good.
No, it's simply bad.
Well, I will get a debrief from him, and I'm sure at some point you guys will all touch in with respective points of contact.
Yes, sir.
He will. He looks at Draken and he says, "If you want to touch base with me later, that's probably won't be the worst, as I am the ranking Shadow Lord. However, if you would prefer, we do have Bransafalsis, a half moon here on the sept of our tribe as well."
Whatever they say, I agree with. My words are not useful here. I promise. It's okay. I back them. Their words. Same thing. Whatever.
You should probably really touch base with Bransafalsis. I think you guys would get along well.
You know, I think you're right.
He's kind of a man of action type.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
do
he
not.
is.
I do not like to sit around either, because whole apocalypse thing. Have to stop that.
All right, man. We should get this cleansing done and over with before Kulik bleeds out everywhere.
It'll be fine. He's ghetto.
So he will take. He takes Kulik to take care of that, and I'm assuming Air is going to cleanse the other two.
Yep.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to get done in scene here? I assume, like I said, you guys are touch base with other people at some point.
Yeah, I assume she's gonna have to touch base with her people.
I'm going to find the master of the right on Sept and let them know.
There technically isn't one because
Oh, yeah,
there's
that's
no
true.
sept.
I always forget that.
Yeah.
So no, I don't go talk to anybody because I really don't know who anybody is.
You know that the ranking theurges would be Petrus here and Thorgrim of the Get.
Well, then I
Who
have
Air
nobody.
would probably be talking to.
Then yeah, I was going to say, then I actually don't need to tell anybody because they know they're going to get debriefed by the other Get. So there's not really anybody I need to talk to except for Veronica, so she can tell the story.
Talk to your tribe.
Yeah, I don't talk to them. Are you crazy? I talked to them once, and they I was lucky I got away with just them ignoring me. So
That doesn't mean they don't need to know what's going on.
well, I'm pretty sure the person running the sept will let them know.
You hope.
Well, that's technically his job. Like literally.
Well, technically there is no sept and therefore no one running it. So
right.
Therein lies the problems.
My character does stand one thing. This is the ranking theurge here. Petrus.
One of them.
Yeah, one of two. Yeah.
He goes, hey, sir.
Yes.
Might want to get to picking sept leadership.
Having a sept would help with that.
Figure out place. Other place not so good.
He puts one hand up and just rubs his forehead. And he goes, "Sometimes I hate this fucking city."
Air just kind of smiles at Petrus when he says that. Like, and it's a knowing, like, yeah.
Yeah, like the thing about it is like when I say knife, remember Draken's carrying like a Gunga Ram, which is like a kukri on steroids. And he's like, I'm going to need a bigger knife.
All right, well, as long as everybody's kind of got their individual plans and they're all squared up, we will wrap it up here. This has been another episode of Nightfall in Amsterdam, a werewolf scene. Thank you, players, for playing and watchers for watching.